great afternoon, beautiful people out there. I want to talk a little bit to the single mothers. Well, you know what? This can go both ways. It can go for the single mothers and it can go for the single dads that are in their child's life that is trying to make things work for their children and still, provide, work, and still deal with their own mental health, right? I'm going to talk to you all. I want to let y'all know that it's okay. It's okay if that other person, that other parent don't want to be there. Sometimes they might not have the capacity to be there, and sometimes they just don't want to be there. But what I'm telling you is, don't force the connection. Because sometimes when we start forcing a connection that should not be there, we start hurting our children, right? Because if we force a connection, that person can be there and then they're not there. Like, say for instance, they come see them or come do stuff with them for like a week, and then the next couple weeks, you don't hear from them, or they're not doing nothing with them. That's gonna hurt the child because you're forcing a connection that's not supposed to be there, right? Even though that these people are their parents, their other parent, or whatever the case may be, you still don't force that connection. You want a connection to happen because they want to be there. They want to do things with them. They know that it will be greatly appreciated in their life. Not only for right now, but when they get older. I don't think a lot of people look at children as they're going to be older. They're going to get to be adults like we are. You don't want them lacking something. You don't want them hurting. You know what I'm saying? But I don't think everybody doesn't think like that. You have to look at your children as a soul. What are you doing for that soul? Yes, you can do things for right now, but you got to look at it as they're going to get older. And what can you give them so they can take with them through life? A positive impact. What can you tell them that's going to help them throughout their life? What can you do to create memories that's going to help them throughout their life? Encouragement, motivation, being there for them, letting them know that you're there for them, showing up for them on certain things that they have going on, whether that be a play that they're in, whether that be sports, whether that be like a school event that they want to go to and they want you to be there, whether that be helping them with their homework, whether that be just sitting there just asking questions. How was their day? You know what I'm saying? What did they do? Loving them from right where they are, caring for them. And then, when they get up in high school and stuff, what do you want to do when you get out of school? How are your grades? Do you know what sport you want to do in high school? You know what I'm saying? What do you want to do in high school that's going to benefit when you get out of high school? What college are you looking to go to? Do you want to drive? Do you want to work? Where do you want to work? It's like I'm just getting all above whatever, but I'm trying to hit the elementary through high school type of thing or whatever, and what they're going to do when they get out. It's very, very important that we talk to our children. It's very, very important that we show up and be present for our children. And how we can be present for our children is we have to make sure that we're good. We have to make sure that our mental is good. We have to heal. I love that word because you have got to heal. You have got to heal your wounds to be able to show up and be present in your children's life. Again, don't force the connection with a parent that don't want to be there. Don't force the connection, because you're going to hurt the child in the long run and for right now. Don't force it. But I'm going to tell you, the weight gets heavy. Okay? The weight gets heavy, and that's coming from a single mother. The weight is heavy because it gets to be overwhelming and it gets to be too much. But let me tell y'all this, single parents. We got this, and keep on pushing. Because guess what? When the child gets older, and right now, they're going to know who's there for them. They're going to know who to come to when they need you all. You know what I'm saying? And then make sure y'all put God in their life. Make sure you show them and tell them, hey, if you have something going on, pray. Always come to me, but pray. That's going to help you get out of a lot of things. You know what I'm saying? Take time to think about your thoughts. Take time to think before you react. You know, these are the things that we need to be telling them as well. But yeah, get back on track. We got this. And from you doing this for your child, showing up and being there, it's going to be rewarding to you. You know what I'm saying? And to them as well. And then through the process, if the other person don't want to be there, or that's not there, or never had a connection with their child, you let that child know that, you know, don't, how can I say this? The people that's supposed to be in your life, don't try to force a connection with them as well. You know, let them know that you lack nothing. You lack nothing. And if you can, if it's available, get them a mentor. You know what I'm saying? If they lacking a mother, get them a mentor of a mother's perspective, like a lady that can, you know, show up for them and give them motherly advice and stuff like that. And if it's a father that's absent, give them a mentor that can show up for them and give them fatherly advice and be there for them if that's available. But if it's not, just know, try to do everything in your power so they won't lack that when they get older. Oh, this person won't there for me, that person won't there for me. Because it can show up in your relationships when they get older. Whether that be with a significant other, or whether that be just a friendship or whatever, a friend or whatever the case may be, it can show up in the relationships what they was lacking growing up. And I just wanted to bring this to you all. Don't force connections. If it's not meant to be there, it's not meant to be there. You will hurt the child if you force the connection. But if that person wants to be there, allow them to be there. Push your feelings to the side and allow that parent to be there. Even though if they haven't been there for a long time, but now they want to be there and they sincere about being there, let them be there. It's very important if they can have their mother or their father there that can teach them things and show them things and help them as well. You know what I'm saying? If they don't know this or they don't know that, tell them. If you have information to tell them to help the child, be there. Be that person to tell them, right? Again, don't force the connection. And I pray that this helps somebody out. And this is Coach Callahan, and I'll see y'all in the next video. Y'all be blessed.